What is up, Internet? My name is EFTS, and I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. And now it's time for a Happy New Year as we transition from 2021 into 2022. So yeah, I hope everybody's been fine. I have been. I got a few good things for Christmas. I got some shirts, one of which I am currently wearing. It's Mandalorian themed. I got a calendar based on the child from The Mandalorian. I got an acoustic guitar. Her Majesty's a really nice girl, but she doesn't have a lot to say. And a lot of other goodies as well. But we're going to be doing a bit of a quick recap on what happened during this year and what is to come for next year. So let's get on with it, shall we? So at the beginning of the year, I started studying music full-time at university. This sometimes made it harder for me to work on things that I wanted to work on, like EFTS gaming and EFTS music, but I was able to find time for both of these things, and I was able to push through, and yeah. EFTS Gaming is exactly what I wanted it to be from the beginning, which was a gaming channel of me just playing video games for the entertainment of my viewers, and sometimes throwing in some original music for jokes and humor and all that stuff, and adding my own twist to the Let's Play formula. It had always been a dream of younger me to make gaming videos to an audience, but I never had the equipment or the know-how. But obviously now I'm older, smarter, and obviously better good looking, I think I finally got what it takes to make these types of jokes and make this type of content work on the internet. I also started a new thing where I wanted to try and cover some songs for like 2-minute covers and stuff, appropriately named 2-minute covers, but yeah, I only made one. Yeah. Obviously, I haven't been able to do many because of all the uni stuff that I've done, but hopefully I'll be able to do some more and hopefully keep it more frequent in the new year. I've got some ideas for some 2-minute covers, but yeah, we'll just see how that plays out. Then I kind of went back to my roots and started making some video game remixes like the Mario Kart one and the Sonic Colors remix. I'm also going to be completely honest with you, I had no idea that Sega was working on Sonic Colors Ultimate. It was purely coincidence that I released my remix and they announced the remake of Sonic Colors. Completely coincidental. And then came the album. In August, I finally released my debut album, Stargazing, on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube Music, and let me just say, it was so relieving to have finally released this thing. I started it back in February of 2016, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that stuck out with me while I was working on it, whether you be friends, family, or even just fans. I just wanted to say thank you. And then I held EFTS Miss 21 very recently, in which I released 3 remixes and covers revolving around Christmas, and then I released the original Christmas song, A Brilliant Christmas, which is also available on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube Music, so you can go and check that out. Anyway, that's enough reflecting on the year. Let's talk about what's to come in the new year with some new announcements. I haven't really got a whole lot of like specific ideas planned for EFTS gaming or EFTS music, but I do have some ideas for remixes and covers that I want to try on EFTS music, and I know what kind of games I want to play on EFTS gaming after I finished Halo Combat Evolved and Alien Isolation and Mirror's Edge and stuff, but that's about it. Although, I have recently come up with a brand new idea for a new gaming series. Well, not gaming. A series on EFTS gaming. That would be a better way to describe it. And you know I'm being serious about this because I've already chosen when I'm going to be recording all of the footage for the first episode, and I decided I'm going to announce it today. Here is the title card. What you just saw was the intro card for my brand new series on EFTS gaming, Card Catastrophes. Every episode is going to feature me and possibly some friends, if I can get them, playing all sorts of different card games for your entertainment. Here is a short list of some of the games I have already planned for the series. Solitaire, Uno, Cards Against Humanity, tabletop games like poker and blackjack and stuff, I don't know, that's all I've got planned right now. But I do have plenty in store that I want to try. You can expect the first episode to come out sometime around late February, at the latest. and I'll be playing Solitaire for the first episode, so I'm really excited. And one other important thing I should mention as well, rather than using the desktop versions of these games, because I know a lot of people like watching them, I'm going to be using the physical games whenever possible, which I'm hoping will be every episode, because I know for certain that the first episode of the series is going to feature a real card deck. Where is it? Yeah. This is the deck that I'm using in the first episode. Yeah, just got real cards, real cards. Also, I've decided that I want to start making reviews or retrospects about games soon. I already have a few planned, and I was planning on making one for the 10th anniversary of Skyrim, but that just ended up being a Twitter post instead. Yeah, I know, really anticlimactic and stuff. And I even talked about making reviews on Twitter as well. But I didn't record any of the game footage in time, or on time, so it never got done, obviously. So you could just blame me for being a lazy sack of crap. So nothing new there. Anyway, let's not talk about the past anymore. That's done. Let's talk about some new announcements I have concerning music projects. And the first one is that I have officially started work on my second album. I'm not going to say anything about what this album is or what it's going to be about, and I'm not even going to give you guys a working title, mainly because there isn't any. So, I don't even have a hashtag for it to use on Twitter, so I'm just going to be using this one, hashtag album number 2. I will tell you that I want to try and get more physical instruments rather than just using MIDIs or synths. I want to try and get it a bit more rock oriented. I'm hoping for some collaborations on the album if I can manage that. One goal that I have in mind though, and something that I really want, is that I want to try and get real brass, like real horns, for the album. I don't care if it's just for one track. I just want to work with real brass. It's one of my favorite things in music. Any song that uses authentic horn instruments is instantly a favorite in my books. Of course, that's not going to say that synth instruments are going to be completely shunned from this album. In fact, far from it. I might even make a synth pop song still. I might keep that alive. But this album is going to be a whole lot more than what Stargazing could ever be in its life. And the next project, music-wise, that I would like to announce is that I have begun working on some new remixes, but here's the catch. They are all from the same video game and will be released in order of each other. So basically, I am remixing an entire video game soundtrack in my own special styles. Some of them might be electronic, some of them might be more acoustic, who knows? I just want to experiment a bit more with that. I'm not going to reveal what the soundtrack I've chosen is until I'm ready to announce it, but it is definitely one of, if not my favorite video game soundtrack from its era. And now it is time for what could be the biggest reveal for this video. For all of the Eddie Plays Games fans out there that are still watching my content and stuff, I just want to say thank you, and this is definitely going to make it worth it. I have begun writing the next ETACT, and it's gonna be a biggin. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this little update video, just to give you an idea of what I've got planned for the new year. If you guys want to see a lot more content on both EFTS Gaming and EFTS Music, you can go subscribe to both of those channels, and you can ring the bell so you can stay notified of every video on both of those channels. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, so you can stay notified of everything that I'm doing, but mainly Twitter. That's where I'm active the most. You can also go and give me your money on Patreon, because I really like money. And you can go and check out my SoundCloud, where you can listen to the first 3 EFTS Smith songs that I released this year. You can also go and check out my album Stargazing on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube Music, because that will help me out a lot. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I am EFTS. Peace out.